We've all been there. A big task looms over you, but you just can't bring yourself to start. Instead, you check your phone and an hour vanishes. That feeling of being stuck is procrastination. But what if the secret to beating it wasn't about forcing yourself to work for hours, but doing something so easy it feels effortless? This is the 5-minute rule, a psychological trick to build unstoppable momentum. First, understand this. You are not lazy. Procrastination is a habit, your brain's natural response to stress. When facing a large, unpleasant task, your brain seeks a more pleasurable alternative to protect you. This creates a loop. You avoid the task to feel better, but the avoidance only makes you feel worse, and the task seems even bigger next time. Procrastination is what happens when the activation energy for a task feels too high. The 5-minute rule is about lowering that energy so you can just begin. The rule itself is incredibly simple. Whatever task you're avoiding, you only have to do it for 5 minutes. Set a timer, and, this is the most important part, give yourself full, unconditional permission to stop when the timer goes off. The goal isn't to finish the project. The goal is just to start. By committing to only 5 minutes, you've tricked your brain. The task no longer seems like an insurmountable mountain. It's just a tiny 5-minute hill. This works because of 3 psychological principles. First, it harnesses momentum. An object in motion stays in motion, and getting started is always the hardest part. Second, it uses the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains are wired to remember and finish incomplete tasks. By starting, you open a mental loop that your brain wants to close. Finally, it triggers your brain's reward system. Accomplishing even a small task releases dopamine, the feel-good molecule. This reinforces the behavior, associating the task with the pleasure of accomplishment, not pain. The beauty of this rule is you can use it for anything. For studying, don't think about the entire chapter. Just open the book and read for 5 minutes. For exercise, forget the 45-minute workout. Just put on your shoes and walk for 5 minutes. Once you're moving, you'll often find yourself wanting to do more. The hardest part is getting started. But what if you actually stop after 5 minutes? Then you win. Seriously. The goal was never to finish the task. The goal was to beat procrastination and start. 5 minutes of work is infinitely more productive than the 0 minutes you were doing while stuck in avoidance. You showed up. You broke the cycle. That is a victory. That feeling of being lazy is just the friction of starting. The 5-minute rule teaches you that motivation isn't something you find. It's something you create through action. You don't need to conquer the whole mountain today. You just need to take that first small step. So here's your challenge. Think of one task you've been putting off and apply the 5-minute rule today. Let me know in the comments what you're going to tackle.